Ooh, hello, everybody, this is RJ Epic here, and welcome to my all-new comic haul number 144. That is right, I'm back from another all-new comic haul. This might be a decently quick one. This is a decent size haul, not one of my bigger ones though, but I mean, I did get quite a bit here, really, when you think about it. I got quite a bit here. I got a little tiny Independence stack that has a Dynamite Finn, some Image, and then it turns into DC, so it's not fully independent, which is way smaller than the Marvel stack I get here. So yes, this is a majority Marvel haul, but that's because I'm a majority Marvel reader, and it just kind of had to be this way. Though I'm kind of hoping in the next haul that it is not majority Marvel. But we'll see how that goes. We're gonna jump right in today. Quite honestly, I just kind of want to get this video done. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm sorry if I go a little too fast. I will try to not go maybe as quick in the future. It's hard to find quiet times to record sometime, and I just want to make sure to get this done. So I'm going to jump right in. The only Dynamite item I got here is the FOC variant that came out a week late of Red Sonja and Vampirella meet Betty and Veronica for number 7. I almost didn't pick this up, but I decided to say screw it and get it because I do actually like this cover. Can't wait to start actually reading that title. I only got a couple titles from Image, and the first one is Nomen Omen, number 415. With that, I got all the covers. I got cover A, B, and C. This title looks really good, and hopefully I can start reading it soon so I can decide if I'm going to keep getting all the covers. I probably will, honestly. I think this is going to be really good, but yeah. And another comic I got may be the only Image title I'm really currently up to date on that is still going. There might be one or two others that have just been on hiatus for a bit that I'm forgetting of. I don't know. But I got Death for Glory issue number 8. I'm really enjoying this one. I've read and reviewed number 7 now. I got covers A and B. I'm going to be reading this one hopefully this weekend so I can get it reviewed. But yeah, really good. Can't wait to read. And yeah, not much to say. It's been really good. This is one of my favorite Image titles from last year, honestly. So I recommend. There's a great writer, and Bengal's an up-and-coming artist who's pretty good. His art works for this title. So yeah. I've In terms of what I've been reading and reviewing recently, I just remembered I talked about that some in this video from the last haul. I started reading Batman and Superman finally, but I've only read and reviewed the first issue so far. I literally just read because I've been putting some focus in the cosmic stuff for Marvel now. I've read issues 9 and 10 of Guardians, and I read the last issues of both Thanos with number 6 and Silver Surfer Black with number 5, and those are pretty good. Silver Surfer Black I was a tad bit disappointed in just because it was such a confusing read. I found that it was hard to comprehend what was going on throughout it, but once you piece it together, it's actually pretty good. But I just couldn't give that any higher than 3 stars for how confusing it was while reading. And then and then and then just today, just like a little bit ago, I've read Yondu number 1 of 5, because I'm trying to catch up on the cosmic stuff / finish off Guardians. So I've read Yondu number 5. I've got to review it after I do this video, and then I got Guardians 11. I'm trying to do, and then Yondu 2 and 3, and then Guardians 12, and that's kind of where my goals lie for this week currently. I was also trying to finish off Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, so I've done issues 10 and 11. I got 3 more issues to go. If I can get that out of the way, I will. Get that read and reviewed, that'd be great. What was the first thing I finished off that I was focused on? Oh yeah, my main focus that I completed and was successful with was I finished off X-23 finally. The last run of that, so that was cool. I'm trying to think of any other highlights. I know I read, I think, a singular issue of Doctor Strange the beginning of the week, which was number 12 with the Herald Supreme arc, which was quite good. I can't really think of anything else, honestly. I know Death for Glory 7 I just read this week, so, like, the beginning of this week, so, yeah. I can't really think of anything else right now, but, yeah. It's been a pretty cool week for reading. I've read some good stuff, so, yeah. Anyway, moving on now. We're moving on to DC. Starting off with some Superman-related stuff. I got Action Comics number 1018, and I don't like the art of John Romita Jr. and Klaus Janson. That's just me. I'm not really looking forward to this arc. I have to catch up, and honestly, the Superman titles might be on the line. Besides this next one, which I won't be dropping because I'm really enjoying this. I read Lois Lane number 2 actually just yesterday. This reminded me, and I loved it. Lois Lane's really good so far. I've only read the first 2 issues, but it's really good. Greg Rucka is doing a great job writing it, and Mike Perkins' art works for the tone of the title. But I got Lois Lane number 7, and I got the regular cover and the variant. But yeah, Lois Lane. This might be a sleeper hit from DC from last year to this year. So, speaking of Batman Superman, I made sure to pick this up since I finally started actually reading it. I got Batman Superman number 5, and I still am getting one of each cover, regular and the variant. So yeah, together for the first time, the Secret Six. And I also picked up the latest issue of Detective Comics 1018, and I got the regular cover and the variant. The beautiful variant, actually. I love that variant. And the last one for DC, there's no big number ones or anything I have here, or anything really that special, so I just put what I consider would be one of my favorite DC titles as the last thing, and that would be, if not my favorite Justice League, if not my favorite DC title, it is Justice League Dark, issue number 18. Justice League Dark has been one of the best DC titles going, in my opinion, over the past couple years or so. I highly recommend if you haven't read. This has been going for a year and a half now, actually, around. Maybe a little over, technically, because it missed a month or two. Yeah, really good. Justice League Dark, James Tynion has been doing a great job. He's not doing the issue in March, but I really hope that's just a one-off thing, and he comes back, as if he leaves the title, I really think the title is going to take a hit because of that. But the art by Martinez Bueno, it has been stellar also. It's just been a great creative team on this title. Moving on now to the Marvel stuff, and we're starting off with a big one today. In fact, you probably know the 3 biggest titles of this haul that are number ones, because I think I'm going to put them in the title. If not, it might be called like Marvel's Triple Threat for the new year or something. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, we're going to start off with Star Wars number 1 today. Now that Star Wars is relaunched, I'm going to be picking it up. And it's got an incredible creative team, so that helps. I only got the regular cover in the next haul. Don't be absolutely surprised if you don't see me pick up another cover for this, because I kind of regret not getting the Empire Strikes Back covers for Star Wars stuff. I might go back on my word and actually get those. We'll see. And with the comic comes this cool little promotion, this promo item, which is cool for Empire Strikes Back, since this is taking place after the Empire Strikes Back, this series. Charles Soule's writing. I love Charles Soule, although he has done, he can be a little hit or miss, but overall, I love the guy's writing. And then, I don't know if it's Jesus or Jesus says, who does wonderful art. He was helping. He really helped on. He's been helping on the last run of Doctor Strange's art. It's beautiful. His art is wonderful. I can't wait. And I've already flipped through. I'm really excited to read this. Like, really. But I have so many other Star Wars series that I gotta read before I get to this. I won't be reading this series for a while, and it sucks. Anyway, I decided to catch up on my Conan stuff because I actually finally started getting back into reading Conan. That was the other thing this week. That was a big highlight. I read and reviewed Conan the Barbarian issues 2 and 3, and fuck, I'm loving that series. Sorry for swearing, but damn, Conan the Barbarian is probably one of the best titles coming from Marvel from last year. It is so good. Jason Aaron is doing such a great job of writing, and Mahmoud Asrar is a up-and-coming artist, and his work really works on the title. So that's what I have to say there. I finished off Age of Conan Valeria with issues 4 and 5. Then I caught up on Conan Barbarian with number 11. And then I got Conan I can't speak right now. Conan Serpent War, number 2 of 4, with regular cover and the Virgin Connecting. This title finishes this month, thankfully. Savage Sword of Conan number 11 and number 12, which finishes off this run of Savage Sword of Conan, seemingly at least. It's on a decently long hiatus, but I think it's just done for now. They'll probably relaunch it at some point. It's literally 3 issues away from its 250th issue, so they've got to bring that back. Hopefully kind of soon, but not too soon at the same time. I don't mind. Savage Avengers caught up on too, which is nice. I haven't started reading this yet, but soon. I'm still trying to decide. I'm literally so close to hitting my 1,000th review milestone on League of Comic Geeks, which I went through this latest 100 comics really quick. Like this last 100 to 200 or 100 to 150, probably just 100 to 200, like have gone pretty fast considering. I feel like I just did my 900th a little bit ago, and I don't think it has been that long. Like I think it's been like a few weeks to a month. Like I've been reading a lot recently, which is nice. Savage Defenders picked up issue 7 and 8, and I'm excited to start reading this series because it looks really good. It got Agents of Atlas finished off because I kind of caught up on the Agents of Atlas related stuff from the new characters and stuff. You'll see what I mean in a second. Got issues 4 and 5 to finish that. These are all comics released as of New Year's Day. So last week there was a whole new huge ass week release since I picked these up. I just haven't gotten a chance to record this video yet. And the other 2 titles I met were in relation to Agents of Atlas with Arrow and Swordmaster, so I caught up on those 2 titles. Got Arrow issues number 5 and 6, and then I got Swordmaster issues number 6 and 7. And in the next haul, you will be seeing Arrow number 7 picked up. I can say that now. Caught up on the X-Men stuff with X-Men issue number 4, regular cover and Phantom Island variant, and then I got Marauders number 5 with the regular cover and the Dark Phoenix 40th anniversary variant, which is part 11 of 12 of these covers, which I didn't know they were going to be in parts, so now I got to get them all, and if I don't get them all, I might have to hunt any missing down. I finished off Tony Stark Iron Man in preparation for Iron Man 2020 coming out, and I'm hoping, I'm starting to read the War of the Realms stuff more, so I will actually read the 2 issues that Iron Man ties into that soon enough, and be able to finish off Iron Man soon, hopefully. So I got issues 18 and 19. Then I caught up on Daredevil issue number 16 through Hell part 6. Only got the regular cover this time because I decided I'm not going to get basically any of the Marvel's X covers. I'm planning to only get like a couple just because they are titles that I really don't want to go down the one cover on as of yet, like a Black Cat or what was the other one? There was another one that came out this week along with Black Cat that I didn't want to go down one cover on, so I'm getting the Marvel's X stuff. I almost got the Miles Morales. I got Miles Morales 14, and I almost was gonna stick with getting the Marvel's X of this one, especially since his baby sister debuted last issue. But I just couldn't. I didn't like it. Like I'm just trying not to get the Marvel's X covers as much as I can. Hopefully nothing too important happens in this issue that makes it go up in price, and I regret not getting that cover. It was the best of the Marvel X covers I've seen so far in person, but and it is Miles Morales, and normally I'm gonna get every cover related to Miles Morales because he's literally one of my favorite characters, but this time I'm trying to save money, so I won't pick it up. Not this time. Which is kind of a shame, and I might regret that. But for the covers I put back was the Daredevil one. Actually, all the ones I put back were things that I'd sold out at the shop, so I'm glad I didn't regret really putting them back. Miles, Daredevil, and then Doctor Doom, number 4. But you won't see Doctor Doom in this haul. I gotta catch up on that. Maybe in the next haul. Excuse me. I got Web of Black Widow, the last issue. Still got to read the last mini-series before this one of Black Widow, finish it off. I only read the first issue and reviewed it. I got the regular cover of this in the Simone Bianchi variant. I picked up this Fantastic Four one-shot I've been putting off for a little bit just because it's an extra buck, and I was just waiting to get around to it. Got a Negative Zone one-shot. These quarterly one-shots, they're doing like the Web of Venom stuff and everything. So the regular cover and the variant. Fantastic Four I started reading again, by the way, because I got finally to the point where I could read the tie-in issue with number 10, The War of the Realms, and then I just read issue 11 too, both one-off issues. I hope I want a full-on actual arc here soon. And the second of the 3 big Marvel #1s here is Hawkeye Freefall, which I'm really excited to read. Matthew Rosenberg has been pushing this hard, and I really enjoy his writing most of the time, and I'm very excited to read this. Issue 1 of 5. I wouldn't be shocked if this series gets turned into an ongoing because of its popularity. It's sold out and stuff, and it's been Matthew Rosenberg's been pushing it hard. He seems to love Hawkeye. Which is nice. I'm very excited to read this. I've never fully gotten a Hawkeye title, so this should be fun. Clint Barton returning as the titular hero, which is cool too. I got the regular cover and the Otto Smith variant, and Otto Smith is a pretty good artist, so I'm excited to read it for that too. And I finally caught up on the Thor stuff, which isn't much because it's really just the one-shot and then the new #1. So I got the one-shot of Thor the Worthy, not the best copy as you can see by that, but I couldn't find any other ones when I was at the shop, so I just picked it up. And honestly, it's not one. My Thor collection's pretty important to me that I'm probably not gonna really sell off anything from my Thor collection. At least not for a very long time. And the last of the big Marvel #1s for this haul is the new Thor #1 by Donny Cates. As the writer, Nick Klein's doing art, and Matt Wilson is doing colors. A hell of a creative team, I'll tell you what. So it is Thor #1. I'm very excited to read this. I've got to get through all the other Thor stuff, which I'm actually sad to do because Jason Aaron's gone. But if anybody can take up the mantle after Jason Aaron, I do believe that it is Donny Cates who can do so. That's just my opinion. We got the regular cover, which is good in itself. We got the oh-so-beautiful Archer variant, which I really enjoy. Like, usually he's known for his work on The Woman, but he does a great Thor here. This is a beautiful cover. And last but not least, one of my favorite artists out there, especially for covers, is the ever-wonderful Jen Bartel with her variant. I love Jen Bartel's work. She's actually been struggling with people stealing her work a lot recently, which are very annoying. Some companies stole her work on Baby Yoda and made a pillow out of it, which is very annoying. Jen Bartel is one of the best artists out there, in my opinion. She needs to be paid all the big bucks for her great work. Great stuff. Jen Bartel, you're a superstar. That's all I will say. Anyway, guys, I'm going to lay all the Thor covers out here as I end the video. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this video off now, so if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and even share if you would like to. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next video, and peace out. Bye.